Namaskar. In this video I will explain 3 basic asanas. They are good almost for everybody. Check the description under the asana. If there are any contraindications, they will be listed there. But for the most of the people, these asanas are suitable. They have no restrictions about the diet and they have no restrictions about the breathing. So everyone can do them and everyone can be benefited. The first asana is called Dirgha Pranam. Dirgha Pranam, from Sanskrit, it means long salutation. The psychological flow, the psychological feeling of this asana is that I bow before the Supreme Entity. I bow before the Supreme. I surrender my little ego. I let go of fear. I let go of anger. I let go of greed, and so on. And I become one with the cosmic entity. This is the psychological, the feeling of asana. And physical impact is this asana will affect the muscles of the lower back. It will develop the buttocks. It will develop the belly portion. It will remove the fat from this area. It stimulates the digestive system. And the special effect of this asana that it regulates the menstrual cycle in women. And the health of the reproductive system is very important for females, because when this reproductive system works properly, then a lady becomes glorious. She emanates that radiance of health. So this is very, very important for females. These 3 asanas, they are considered to be basic set of asanas for females. But I also recommend those asanas to start with the practice, to start with these asanas for the males also, because the benefits are very, very comprehensive. These 3 asanas, they will create a very good state of health and also very good psychological balance. So let us see. Also, this asana will stretch the spinal cord and will remove the distortions from the spinal cord. Is also good. And this asana will affect 3 lowest centers. I talk about that more in the course of biopsychology. 3 lowest centers, and the most heavy emotions are controlled in those 3 centers. So by doing these asanas, you become much lighter psychologically. So let us see how this asana is done. I stand in such a way that my toes, they bend forward. Heels are touching the buttocks, and they will have to always touch the buttocks, never separate from the buttocks. Now I will breathe in using the full yogic breath. First the belly portion, then chest, and then upper portion. So I breathe in, make a complete breath. There is no empty space in the lungs. And then I breathe out. I breathe out, I breathe out, I breathe out, and bend forward. With a straight spine, I touch the ground and I stretch myself. Stretch as much as I can, pressing the belly portion against the thighs. I hold my breath for 8 seconds with empty lungs, and then I breathe in. And then I breathe out. This is a complete round. I breathe in, I breathe out, hold the breath for 8 seconds, breathe in, breathe out. For beginners is this. For the experienced practitioners, you don't need to do this one, this breathe out. You can go just straight. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, hold the breath, breathe in, breathe out. This is the way to do. Pay attention to your heels and the buttocks. Should stay together, should not separate. and move ahead with a straight spine, relying on the strength of the muscles of your lower back. So let's see once again. I breathe in. Complete. Lungs are full with the air. Breathe out. Stretch myself forward. Hold the breath with the completely empty lungs. 8 seconds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 8 repetitions. Your arms should touch the ears, like that. And the hands should not go like this, like that. Palms are pressing each other. So this is called Dirga Pranam. Next asana is called Bhujangasana, or Cobra posture. You bend, you expand your chest in this asana. The chest is an important portion in the body. It is a location of Anahata chakra, the heart center. So this asana will exercise the heart, will exercise the lungs, the thymus gland. You know the thymus gland? It has to do a lot with immune system. When the thymus gland is secreting the hormone thymosin, the immune system becomes very strong. So this asana will improve the immune system also. And expanding the chest, making the spinal cord flexible at the level of the chest, and it helps the formation, the proper formation of the chest area. I have seen people with some deformities of the chest, and they do it for several years, and the chest becomes beautiful. The bones itself, they move into different position, and the chest becomes different, it becomes beautiful. So, and this asana also on a psychological level, it affects the Anahata chakra, and the higher human emotions, they are located in this center. Here you have love, here you have hope, and also some negative emotions are there, such as depression, such as restlessness, anxiety. So this asana is good for anxiety. It develops love, it develops kindness, it develops compassion. Let us see how to do it. I will lie down. My hands touching the line of the eyes. Elbows will not go up. Elbows will always be kept down. The arms are parallel to the trunk of the body. Then I will rise. When rising, I will use the muscles of the back, and I will breathe in. It is a common rule for all the asanas. When you contract your chest, you will breathe out. When you expand your chest, you will breathe in. So I will breathe in, and in the final position, with the full lungs, I will hold the breath for 8 seconds. So first, I will rise using the strength of my muscles of the back. Then I will help myself with the hands, and then I will finally use the neck muscles to bend backward my head, and then finally I will roll my eyes. So let's see. I breathe in, use the strength of the muscle, then help myself with the hands. Cannot move anymore. Now use the neck muscles, and then roll the eyes. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cobra doesn't have legs, so legs are not separate, they are together. It is a tail. Cobra doesn't have hands, so we are predominantly using the strength of the muscles of the back, and only with little we help with the hands. So breathe in. Breathe out. This is Cobra. You lie down, keep your hands at the level of your eyes, don't raise your elbows, always the arms are parallel to the trunk of the body. Then using the strength of the muscles of the back, rise up, breathe in, help with your hands, then bend backward your neck and then roll the eyes. This is called Cobra. The next asana is called Yoga Mudra. Yoga means union. Sam yoga, yoga ityukta, jivatma paramatmana. The union of individual soul with the cosmic soul is yoga. So, mudra means an effort to be in a state of. So the effort to be in a state of union is Yoga Mudra. That is a psychological approach in this asana. Once you assume the final position, you try to feel that I have become one with the universe, I have become one with Supreme Consciousness. The physical effects are similar to that of Dirga Pranam. It strengthens the muscles of the lower back, the muscles of the buttocks, it stretches the spinal cord, removes the extra fat from the belly portion, stimulates the internal organs, stimulates the digestive system, cleans up the bowels, and also it regulates the menstrual cycle. Actually, I have some miraculous stories. Some ladies, they would ask, they say, Dada, can you advise something? And there was no female teacher around, so I had to advise. And they told, oh, I have some problems, my cycle has ended few years ago and now I don't have a cycle, or I have some painful, when the cycle comes it is very painful. So I don't know really much about female health, but I have advised these 3 basic asanas. And in 1 month they write, Dada, this is miracle, I got completely cured. The problem is gone. So I myself, I was very surprised, and then many cases were like that, and I got slowly convinced about the power of these asanas. So, Yoga Mudra. Yoga Mudra, you sit in the Sukhasana or Bhojanasana. It's just like this. You put your feet under the knee and another feet under another knee. Don't sit in the lotus posture. Don't sit in the half lotus posture, because then the effect of the asana will be less. Sit in this Sukhasana, Bhojanasana. Hold your hand, hold your wrist, your left wrist with the right hand behind your back, like that. Then straighten your spine and then breathe in. Full lungs. Then breathe out. With a straight spine, you bend forward. You bend. Then, once you cannot bend anymore, you just relax and stay like that. Count for 8. Count till 8 with the empty lungs. Then breathe in. As you proceed in asana, as you develop in asana, you go a little further. But remember, the spine should be straight. and there should be feeling of stretching the spinal cord, not curving it, but stretching. I breathe in, I breathe out.
Now my lungs are empty. I count 7, 8. I breathe in.
I breathe out.
I breathe in.
I take the ideation that I have become one with the world, one with the universe. This is Yoga Mudra. If you cannot do at all, then you can use a support of a pillow. Put some pillow under your buttocks, and then it will be easier to do. And then slowly, just move a millimeter by millimeter. Don't try to master these asanas within 3 days. Just do it a little by little. You will not notice when you have become so good at the asanas. In the asanas, try to relax physically and mentally. Feel the emptiness in your mind and enjoy that peace. And then you will be able to master the asanas in a very short time. There is no problem with that. Okay? Do these 3 asanas regularly. It will take you only 15 minutes. If you do it twice a day, this is best of the best. And observe the changes in your psychology, in your health, and also in your meditation. Thank you very much. Namaskar.